Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Today we're going to revisit the tournament being in Kansas City because the Big 12 men's tournament starts this morning, being Tuesday, right there in downtown Kansas City at the T-Mobile Center adjacent to the Power and Light District. It was all built at once, created for each other, and it is incredible for such events. And today I'm going to give you a little advice if you're visiting Kansas City for the first time or you just want something new to do. And we'll get into that right after I remind you, you've got to subscribe. I got to clear my throat, and then you've got to subscribe. It's the rules around these parts. Please do if you're not. On with the DD. Hey, Kansas City is a really cool town. If you've never been, make sure you go to the World War I Memorial. It's amazing. There's plenty of other things to do there, an amazing museum. Down there, and of course you might want to visit the plaza for some shopping and other things, although the plaza is not quite what it was, but it's going to get there under new ownership. But today I'm going to give you some recommendations. If you're coming into Kansas City for the Big 12 tournament, you probably have your hotel room already. I would hope so. But here's the interesting thing. Let's say you didn't do well in the hotel lottery. You ended up maybe farther away at a lesser property or whatever. Rooms open up because teams lose and people leave. So keep checking back if you want to find a hotel, but there's a lot of transportation now. You've got the light rail that runs down to Crown Center. Eventually it's going to reach the plaza. I don't know when it will, not sure. But you can get around pretty easily in Kansas City, and plenty Uber, Lyft, taxis, all that good stuff. My three favorite hotels, though, are one, the Hilton President, right there in the corner on the, it's in Power and Light, but not the bar district. And I love it. It's one of my favorite hotels anywhere. It's very historic. It's got some cool stuff about it. So go check that out. Just at least peek into that lobby. It's pretty awesome. The Lowe's, I've never stayed there. It's catty corner across the street from the President. It is an amazing hotel. Everyone tells me it's absolutely incredible. Huge structure, a lot of rooms, and apparently a really cool bar if you're a single guy. My third, there's so many good ones, but I'm going to pick Hotel Phillips, not because the rooms are great or, it's a Hilton property too. I'm a Hilton guy. It's got a speakeasy in the basement. Yep, it's speakeasy right there on property. So it might be something you want to check out, but a lot of great hotels within a mile of the Sprint Center. Did it? T-Mobile Center. So go check that out. Now here's some really important stuff. My three favorite bars in P&L, the actual bar area of P&L. If you're going for the Big 12 tournament, you're going to be at McFadden's. It's a sports bar. It's right across the street. It's huge. They do a great job. It's always packed. If you're watching games, it's a perfect place to watch it. If you're into country music like me, my favorite bar was always PBR. I'd go up there, I had friends that work there, and hang out with them. I'm different phase of my life now. And my third bar is the one I always end up at when I'm in P&L is Johnny's. Just because I'm a Johnny's fan. I think those are great bars. I know they're owned by KU people. I'm working on them to come to Manhattan with Johnny's Purple. We'll see how it works out. Outside of P&L, I got three bar recommendations for you. You want a quick martini? Go to the hotel, the Hilton President, and go to the Drum Room. It's an amazing history there, a really cool kind of half moon bar. It's amazing. It's an incredible bar. Tiny. Service is usually pretty damn good, though. Then you got the cigar box across the street on the other side of the interstate, just right down the road there from the arena. It's kind of a pseudo dive bar. It looks like it's from the 1950s or something. It was like built in the 90s. I don't know. I love it. But my favorite bar in downtown Kansas City, I don't want to say this too loud. It's down the road a little bit. You're not going to want to walk it unless you're kind of one of those weirdos. The Green Lady Lounge. You're going to walk back in time to some of that great jazz. Jazz every night. It's got just a really cozy feel, incredible bartenders, incredible drinks. And now the most important thing, you're going to Kansas City, you better have some damn barbecue. Now my favorite place to get barbecue in Kansas City, and there's multiple ways you can do it. You can go for the traditional dive barbecue place. It's got to be Joe's Kansas City. It's a little drive. It's on the Kansas side, just across the border, matter of fact. But I think you'll enjoy that quite a bit. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be packed. It's worth the wait. It's incredible barbecue, and the sides are amazing too. My favorite place, though, is if I'm going to go sit down and eat, and this is near the arena, walkable again, but I wouldn't do it personally. It's all the way down there on Baltimore at the bottom of the hill. It is Jack Stack. in the Freight House District, a really cool setting. The best piece of barbecue I've ever had is the Crown Prime right there. It's expensive because it is prime rib on the bone. Unbelievable. And of course, also you've got some historic places like Gates, and my buddy that now owns Arthur Bryant's, the two most historic barbecue places in Kansas City. But if you're kind of going in for the tournament, maybe you want to have a nice sit down night. And I've already recommended one, but to get out of the P&L area, the downtown area, Q39. Go check it out. Those are my Kansas City recommendations. Went a little long today. Hope you're okay. But you know what? Don't tell everyone about the Green Lady Lounge. Don't do it, because it's the spot. We don't want the commoners there. We want the people who enjoy history, great music, great drinks, like you and I.